Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of Star Chasers, Dragon's Lair. So, last time, we met the much talked about Eyes of Fire in the flesh last time, and he turned out to be, a cult leader. It was a lot of the tyranny of thoughts and possessions are tyranny, and if you disagree with them, it's tyranny. It was a lot of that.
Quite a bit of tyranny.
But you all, parlayed and found you had like goals in attempting to get something from the ancient dragon Ignan, and you came to an understanding. And we'll pick up shortly after that. Everyone leveled up, so let's go around and talk about what we took on level up. Timothy, what did Storm learn and take?
Storm, being a 10th level lore bard, had his second suite of magical secrets, and I took Circle of Power, a 5th level paladin spell, which affords my companions and I an aura of advantage on saves against spells and spell-like effects, and when we save against a spell that would then give us half damage, we instead take no damage while that's up. It's a concentration for 10 minutes. It's a pretty groovy spell. And also Cone of Cold, because Little Bird told us that frosty sort of armaments might be of use in our immediate endeavor. And I also gained a cantrip, so now I have Mage Hand, Message, Prestidigitation, and drumroll please, Vicious Mockery. So,
yeah. Perfect.
I think that's very on brand.
And I retrained Teleportation Circle to Legend Lore.
Perfect. Cece, what is Marley taken?
So Marley got a little bit of a boost to her summoned creatures, beasts or fae, that I summon or create with a spell that ends its turn in my spirit totem aura. They gain 5 HP. So that's pretty cool. And then as for spells, I got a cantrip, so I took Mending. And then I got just a regular spell, and so I took Anti-Life Shell.
Perfect. And Marty, what about Hester?
Oh, yes. Yes, as a level 10 divination wizard, I can alter my senses to be able to give myself... I dropped it. Dark Vision, Ethereal Vision... I had it open to the page, too. Dark Vision, Ethereal Vision, I can comprehend any language through reading, or I can see invisible things. Also, I took 2 spells, Cone of Cold, because I'm all about that life. And I'm still debating whether or not this is what I want, but I'm pretty close to being locked in. And Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound. A good boy to follow me around.
Real pain in my ass. Real pain in my ass.
It's
it for
immune
no
to
other
DMs.
reason than Andy doesn't like it.
Immune to DMs, and that's pretty great, and really fits this character concept well of hating dice and DMs.
Perfect.
Sounds like a lot.
Okay.
Tis.
So, at the end of last episode, Alvar, Warminster, and Knifey returned, and they had procured a second crystal that would be necessary to get you onto the planet of Chaostrum. What would you all like to do now?
Hippity ho, let's go.
Yeah, nothing to do but hop in the whip and let's ride, you know what I mean?
Great. Should we settle on a tactic?
Well,
No.
we're going to go attempt to barter with the thing. And if that goes south, I expect to find us in a melee with an ancient red dragon.
Am I to be the face for this?
I
Or
don't
do
know
you have
another
something
better
in mind?
one.
Ah, okay, fine. Let's do it.
My mother can back you up quite well, but as the worm has killed her before, I don't know.
Maybe some insight into.
Yeah,
right.
I don't.
Great. Okay.
Take two, as they say.
Great. Well, I'd say
Yeah,
let's
she seems
go.
thrilled.
And I do believe, because I just finished listening to it, one of our plans was to go all BOGO Baggins and say that we would give it the Gallon tier in exchange for both the Ruby Red Gushers and the Celestial Library. And if it pushed back on that, we'd be like, okay, just the Ruby Red Gushers. And hopefully it would be like, wow, what a savings so much. We just get away with that.
Deal.
And the cat cult with which we've become strange bedfellows are intending to play to trade a Spelljammer versus access to its ancient portal to
Right.
Terra Infirma, Terra Incognito.
Right. And so we're all going in en masse.
I believe so. We are of like purpose and destination, though we are differing goals.
And we are
Yeah,
agreed.
I think that the plan was to like let the cat people try and do their deal first, and then if that goes south, then it's kind of like, well, we got our answer.
Oh, great. Okay.
Sure.
So are we going to be upfront about our presence while the cat people go first? Or are we going to appear?
think-
Oh, sorry to catch you at a bad time. Maybe something didn't go right just now, but how about this? Or...
I think we should be there, because if it makes quick work of the cat people, then they've done us no strategic benefit either.
right.
So
I mean,
in order to be able to intercede and gang up as much as possible, should this turn south, which it killed my mom. I
she
feel
got better.
I feel
better.
away.
Yes.
Your mom, though, isn't it?
True.
Yes. So
Many cats make light work. It's
true
good.
that.
We'll have a bunch of us there. Let's... Oh, so do we have to go in under... Is Knifey the guy saying, hey, we're going in?
No, my mother has a
Oh,
leftover
still.
gate stone.
But
Yeah.
they got the other stone for the other ship, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, getting back onto your ship, getting back the Tabaxi get back onto their ship. Both lift off and head towards Chaostrum. You also mentioned maybe stopping at Jimmy Jangle's Brewing Company if you wanted to stop and
Potion
use some of your punch card.
Yes.
And there is a location on Chaostrum because Jimmy Jangles is a terrible person.
Absolutely. He enslaved those goblin folk.
Yes.
For sure.
So,
Oh, is that like corporate headquarters?
It's a prime location, I think.
yeah, I think it's just like the M&M store. It's not like it's just a big one.
They do all the corporate training upstairs, though,
right,
for sure.
right.
Like,
And there is an M&M store next to the Jimmy Jangles.
I was going to say,
Wow.
what can we expect to be around them?
that suggests nefarious doing from the Mars Chocolate Company.
Yeah. There's an Elias Media Group store next to it.
Starbucks.
Starbucks across the street.
My goodness, Mars was in the name the whole time. The god of war has just been distracting us with chocolate candies. It explains why everyone opens a bag and then immediately just segregates them into different camps. You eliminate one by one. Brings out an evil.
It's the only way to eat M&Ms.
Now we know where Andrew side.
Deal with all... Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was no good way to end that sentence.
No, there was not.
So you all take off.
Moving right along.
Fly there. Cut
Should
this
you
out
like to
later.
dig yourself deeper? Stream could be over right quick. Yes, let's go to Jimmy Jangles.
Okay. So, the Tabaxi ship, kind of hangs above. They don't land. They just kind of hang out near the area. You all land, and yeah, it's a little strip mall kind of shopping area in this absolutely beautiful planet. It's got a green sun.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
And everything is bathed in this interesting green light, and it's an absolutely beautiful landscape. I think I described it as like a Bob Ross painting. It's like perfect. It seems manufactured almost in its perfection. But there's this little strip mall. It's totally innocuous and unobtrusive. It doesn't.
The banality of evil. Yes.
I love how our first experience here is like the rest stop as we've just come through the tollway.
Yeah, it's like
chaotic evil land.
I didn't like Virginia. Why? I didn't like the rest stop. That's all you saw. Okay. So yeah, there's a Hard Rock Cafe, an M&M store, and a Jimmy Jangles.
All right.
Stomping grounds.
Jimmy Jangles.
I thank Bane. It's Bane's Day.
Burn. I like imagining the D&D god like Bane in Batman.
For sure.
Make war. Well, okay, let's go in. Is it full or?
No. Doesn't seem to be too many people around. You open the door, the little bell jingles, and there's no one behind the counter.
Okay. Is there any sort of bell on the counter or any sort of?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go over there. Cha-ching.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. You end up waiting too long, honestly, because it's chaotic evil.
They're watching us and laughing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And then eventually a goblin comes from the back and starts booyah, gobbledygook.
Good day. We have these Jimmy Jangles coupons to redeem 10 potions. What do you have that's available?
Okay, cool. Blimey, let me see that.
Mm-hmm. From the signed by the man himself, or I don't know what he is. They are by Jangles themselves. Put it that way.
Just kind of doing that thing where squinting at you, squinting at the coupon, squinting at the coupon.
I've got a golden ticket.
Bites the coupon, takes out a pen.
A golden ticket.
Counterfeit pen, draws on the coupon. This is a golden ticket. Okay. What can I get you?
Let's see. What's available? Is there a display case?
Yeah, there's a display. So we have regular healing potions. Regular healing potions. Regular healing potions. It's too hard. Greater.
Do not get any healing potions.
Healing potions. Mm-hmm. Superior healing potions. Now you will note that on your little punch card thing is that some potions are worth more than one punch.
I see. What if I'm able to dodge the punch?
I will call security.
May I ask your name?
Sure, my name is Salesy, the sales goblin.
That's strange. You're actually living up to your name.
Okay, I'm the chaotic evil one.
Price gouging, perhaps. Go with me. Okay. Do you have any sort of like fire immunity potions or anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
sure. We got a potion of fire resistance.
Uh-huh.
We got a potion of dragon's breath.
Uh-huh.
That's probably it in like the fire
Okay.
categories.
How many
Got
punches?
anything that would be good against, let's just say, ancient red dragons?
Oddly specific. Let's see.
I do think we should all pack a superior at least. Like maybe one superior, one greater each. Although if they're going to charge us 2 per superior,
I think fire resistance would be prudent.
not having to concentrate on a fire resistance would be good. Fire shield is, of course, sustainable, but...
Oh, you're doing that.
Oh, yes.
I thought about that too.
But, yes, I learned that from a book last week. But I also have protection from energy, but not having to concentrate on it, especially for any of you or one of you, would be highly desirable. So I think if we have any fire resistance that we can bring with, that's going to be a good idea.
Right.
The ability to heal ourselves, because we are short on clerics, even if our elves return or our any of our catmen are clerics. They will probably be greatly concerned with healing other catmen before they get to us.
I have cure wounds too. Just FYI.
Yeah,
Just
I know
saying.
both of you
are.
have some band-aid ability, but
Right. Not an inexhaustible supply.
Right. And for the action economy, if one of us can just heal ourselves and save that would be
Right.
very useful.
I am aware of potion miscibility. Is that what it's called? If you have more than one in you at the same time, the potential for
Don't dare
problems.
speak that name aloud here, Stormstar. I've never had Andy invoke that one, but I don't know that I've ever tried to chug more than one
There's
potion.
a table. It's in one of the books. It goes back to first edition.
Dang it.
Yeah.
And once we're in a first edition Dragon's Lair, it almost...
Yeah, right, exactly.
I was just trying to see if there's a potion that immunizes you to fear, and I don't see one.
Fear?
So,
Yeah, unless you just want to give us a true potion of heroism that just does what heroism does.
that would be so confusing. Why would it be called that?
Can't imagine.
It's like chill touch came up in a game last night. Neither cold
No,
nor
yes,
a
it
touch
does.
spell. It's
right.
Ranged necrotic.
It's a ranged necrotic spell, that's right.
Yeah, I think a potion of true heroism. I
Sure.
like that branding.
Yes.
It looks like one of those hard seltzer cans.
Is there any limits here as far as like, there's only one fire resistance potion or anything like that that we're looking at the display case?
No. The limit would be based on punch cards.
Okay.
How many punches is fire resistance?
Fire resistance is 4.
Okay. Well, I will buy...
How many punches do we have? 10?
10
per
each.
card.
10 each. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 of those fire resistances just to cover, unless we're all going to just stock up for ourselves.
Well, let's get what's regular, greater, and superior healing potions worth punch wise?
1, 3, and 5.
Okay, so I'll get 2 regular, please, and 2 fire resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, and that sounds good.
Thank you so much. Punch.
you.
Take your time.
Are there any potions that make you more charming or talk better?
There's one that lets you understand all languages. There's one that lets you control someone's mind.
Ooh, no. Good.
There's one that makes you real big. That's about it. Nothing really that makes you more charming, ma'am. I don't think you need it. Your spoken personality. Kind of pushes forward his little tip jar.
My compliments to your father, capitalism-y, and your mother, exploit the labor classy.
I'm a terrible person.
Alienated labory.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother Union Buster.
My other brother's Scabby.
That's a good one.
There you go.
How much?
He works in all kinds of shops, right?
How many punches for the one that makes you real big?
Pretty good.
Marlton Q Kazoo, what are you up to?
Nothing.
You want to turn into your monster self and then drink that potion and be like Giganto monster.
Don't let Andy know.
Yeah, it's gonna get real Power Rangers up in here.
I'm down.
A potion of growth is uncommon. 3.
No, I could still. I'm trying to potion economy here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got 2 fire resistance potions, so if you want one, I'll give you. I mean, I got one ostensibly to give to either of you as well. I don't need to drink. 2's not going to give me immunity if I drink 2. It's, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And how long do these last?
How long do the fire resistances last?
Yeah.
I believe it's an hour.
Oh, that's great.
I do believe that's correct.
1 hour.
I'm thinking if I pick up a fire resistance and then a greater and then a growth, then that'll be my 10.
Okay.
Now Salesy kind of looks left and looks right, and he says, "Now, if you want to get real big, I'm talking giant-sized. There is something. It's gonna cost you more than punch cards, though."
What is it?
What?
What haunted currency does this ghoul want?
He'll go, just like gold coins.
Yeah. Yeah, we have gold coins.
A firstborn. If you got one of those lying around.
How about
Absolutely
do you do a
not.
rental service?
On potions? No.
Why not? Oh, it's a potion. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
I thought it was like a
The
piece of
return policy
equipment.
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
He goes under under the counter, and he pulls out this ornate crystal box, and he opens it up, and he very reverently pulls out a potion, and he says, the potion is a pale white liquid, and it smells terrible. But he says, if you drink this, you become huge for 24 hours.
And how much is that going to cost?
Oh, this is 6,000 gold.
So that's like what, 5 punches?
It's like 30 punches.
We have 30 punches. We could get it.
You could turn them all in. That would be.
I could return the stuff I just got. We could just have 30 punches, and Marley could get huge and start punching.
And have a
dragons.
Power Rangers
Just
fight
hold
with
the
this
dragon down.
dragon.
Just be like, bam.
Go ahead, take your time in the library. I got him.
All of our money, that would be.
How is
If
it all
I-
your money? How convenient.
All of our coupons, not all of our money. That would be all of our coupons.
If I gave up all of my punches,
No, it would
could
also
I-
be all of our money. That would 6,000
Could I-
would be quite close.
Could I knock 2,000 off of the price?
Wait, would be, but it's not both.
It's not both. No. Okay. If you want to give 10 punches to knock 2,000 off the price, he says, "Pardon me, I have to ask my manager." He goes back, and the same goblin comes out with a mustache, and he says, "Hello, I'm Manager V. You drive a hard bargain, but I think we can make that work."
That's what he says.
That's Entirely up to you, dear.
Well, I think it's fine.
If
How
a
about
dragon?
Did we get any healing potions out of this, by the way? We have 2 regular.
You have 2 regular.
That's not going to be great against Dragonfire.
But you still have all of your punches.
Yes, which... If I get a potion of heroism...
Huh?
Now, if I'm gauging Andrew's economy correctly, that would be 5, because it's rare.
Yes.
Okay. And a supreme healing potion, that would be all my punches. If I get heroism and greater, then greater is the highest potion we have, and I only have 2 more slots left. So I'm just... if your dream, darling, is to grow extra huge, and then maybe become some kind of raven monster, I'm here for you. I want to support you on this journey. I'm just saying, just think of the economy.
Just think
We're
it might
about to
be
go to a room full of gold. I don't think we should worry about money at this point in time. We should worry about what we have to use.
It might be a good backup plan. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like...
Well,
that's good.
If that's your take, first off, I do think at this point we are straight counting on fighting this dragon, which again, I'm game for.
This is
If we
not how I
lose,
saw
we're not
this episode going.
And we can't use that money if we're dead.
Correct. But then I'm willing to give you 6,000 of our 6,765 gold to buy this, and then use your potion slots for potion slot things.
Oh,
sure.
I see. Yeah, that's fine.
I can do that too. So I could get our 3rd potion of fire resistance that we need, and then 2 graders for the 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could use all of our money to buy this potion of giant size.
Okay. I agree. That's fine. I don't know if we need to talk to... What do Alvar and... they're employees.
They're not going into a fight with a dragon.
No, they're not.
They'll keep the car running.
Yeah.
Was it Warminster going to be outside with a shotgun or what? His blunderbuss?
No, that's fair. Plus, there's only so many NPCs I'm sure Andrew wants to run if this happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this fight already. So, but so you're spending 6,000 on this potion of giant size, which I sent to you, Soup.
Yeah, my freaking HP gets doubled. That means I would have 166 HP. That's pretty good.
Now, what if any wild shapes she takes?
Then more hit points on top of that. Would those be doubled too? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think they would be doubled. I think...
It says that everything I'm carrying and wearing is also increased in size, so when I roll damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, I roll 3 times the normal number of dice.
I think we have a plan.
Okay, so you're paying for the potion of giant size. You're getting 3 potion of fire resistance, 2 regular healing potions, 2 greater healing potions, and then Marty, what are you gonna spend? What's Hester gonna spend her punches on?
Okay. I hate this minigame. Okay. I'm going to get a potion of heroism, and I will get the regular ass version. What would the... If we got true heroism, would it cost more than 5?
No, same.
And what would it be? That's 5 temporary hit points, and I'm immune to fear. Or whoever takes it would be immune to fear. Is that correct?
Yes.
10 hit points.
I think it does one other thing. Hold on.
Yeah, is heroism the one that gives you 5 temporary hit points every turn?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Heroism. Here we go. Yes. Yep. At the start of each of your turns.
And being immune to fear.
And you're immune to fear.
Okay. Versus 10 temporary hit points and bless. I have advantage against fear because I'm a halfling, but I do think not even running the risk of failing and regenerating, since I am very fragile, it is probably pretty good. All right, so 1 potion of heroism, 1 greater, 2 regular.
Okay.
The only other thing that would be common, this is for everyone, would be a potion of climbing. Is there any benefit to the fact that we're going to be in a dragon's lair to making one of those regular potions a climbing potion that we could just...
I mean, I can just turn into a spider and
I have a
climb.
climb speed, so if you want to climb too, if we
No,
all need
no,
to suddenly,
no,
if the floor becomes lava, maybe.
Yeah. Which it's
Could
going to be
happen.
gold and gold.
Heat
In a
metal
quick-
with gold.
just-
I mean, that could happen, right?
All the other
Right.
captains will also have climb speed, so yes, I'll dimension door if it comes
You
to
don't
that.
want to be
Okay,
right.
so
Okay.
yes, I will get a potion of true heroism.
Okay.
Suck it, wizards. Suck it, Crawford. And 1 greater and 2 regular ass healing potions. That will be my bag.
Okay. Perfect.
Are you adding them, or should we just make notes?
Oh, am I? No, please make notes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I know that's possible, but I don't know what all it takes anyway, so...
I'd have to open all your sheets, and that takes a minute, so...
Nope. Sounds like...
I just wrote it on my paper sheet
Okay, perfect.
because when I consume it, it won't be no more.
Yeah, all of your golden tickets are taken.
Mhm.
I had a golden ticket.
Uh,
I have.
Salesy takes them, puts them in a little box, and he says, "Well, 'twas a pleasure doing business with you. If I can help you out with any other more of your potion needs, I've been Salesy."
You've been a real champ, Salesy, and thanks, Managery, for us.
Oh, I will. He's definitely a different person.
You betcha.
Okay, good luck dying to a dragon or whatever you're doing.
Maybe. So, good news.
Okay. So indeed, would you like to go talk to this dragon?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
You take to the skies once again, and this time you're kind of relying on Hester's mom, Hester, her remembrance of how to get there, and Lily, because you saw kind of the opposite, like you saw out of the cave, you can kind of be like, okay, like this looks familiar from, I think I can see, so you kind of collaborate, and you two guide both ships, and you land nearby on a plateau outside of the cave. What would you all like to do?
Did our elves come back? Did our interns come back?
They aren't here. And
Okay.
they have no way of getting onto this planet.
Okay. And they weren't volunteering themselves for the dragon part of the mission?
No.
No, okay. Only because at least one of them was a cleric, and I think the other one was a paladin, and I'd appreciate the extra.
They will avenge us if things go
great.
wrong.
Fantastic.
With the level 4 party.
Yes.
It's part of the intern contract. Sorry, guys.
That's true. You know what? We've got alts. Let's go.
Would you like to go in first, or would you like to send the Tabaxi in first?
Well, did we say that they were going to go first anyway, or do we want to go in together and back them up in case?
I do. Yeah, I want to be within, like, let's say, 120 feet. Of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna activate Circle of Power, please. It lasts 10 minutes.
It lasts 10 minutes. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
Yes. Speak of which, I will of course have cast mage armor on myself in the morning.
Mhm.
That would just be standard. One first level spot is gone. fire shields deal. It's not concentration, but it's 10 minutes. But it's only an action. I'm going to wait on that until it sounds like things are breaking down, just to make sure.
Okay.
1 action, 8 hours, and I can put it anywhere within 100 feet of me. Fucking dog is the best. I'll wait on that as well. We might have some preparatory rounds.
I hate it so much. Okay.
You're going to love my dog.
Okay.
Faithful Hound, don't you know?
So, you all start to walk in. Two of you, two of the player characters, have seen this dragon before.
Mm-hmm.
He was this blood red, ancient-looking dragon, white at the bottom of his horns, turning into long, curved yellow horns, and he wears telescope spectacles. However, the dragon you see before you now, while still wearing telescope spectacles, looks different. His wings look frail and paper thin, and instead of being bright blood red, he's the color of dried blood. This sort of dingy, rusty maroon.
Okay.
And he seems like he's having a bit of a hard time.
We're going to have Born for War, and we're going to have, help this thing with its relationship goals. Guaranteed.
He, however, as soon as you kind of break the threshold, he snarls and says, "Eh? Who?" Still a absolute jet of fire that you can all feel from even a distance.
And it's sweaty AF in here, right?
It's every grandparent's house in Florida. It's cranked to 90 in here, and you're like, it's 95 outside. Like, why is the heat on? So it's certainly uncomfortable. And he says, Who disturbs me?
Would dark vision be helpful in here, by the way?
No, you can see. There are a bunch of torches all over the kind of like
it likes it hot.
It's that, and it's like, oh, okay, hold on.
There we are. Is the overlay okay?
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, it is ambiently lit because it likes fire, because it's a whole aesthetic.
But also it has, like, spotlight torches on certain parts of its collection.
Oh, very nice.
So.
Okay, good.
Do I have the sense that Eyes of Fire is about to make a pitch? Or...
he's playing it kind of cool. He walks in and he's looking around and he sees the dragon's mad, or annoyed at the very least. And he looks to you all as if, like, if you want me to go, I'll go, but otherwise I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
I'll take the initiative then. And I will say, greetings, Ignan. We are travelers, seekers of knowledge, bearing gifts to barter.
He says, I have not bartered for anything in a long time. What do you want? Your lives? For what?
Well, we offer you a unique object, 2 unique objects, in fact, for access to a gate that you have, precious to you, and the library you have, precious to you.
He says...
And, yeah, I'm going to shush about the third thing.
Okay.
Marley, is that right, or...? Am I shushing about the blood
Bilbo
crystal?
Baggins over here thinks that we should just offer it for 2 things and then walk it down to the other.
Great.
Yeah.
By the way, while I have a second, I summon Willow about 100 feet further in, not touching any treasure.
Okay, yeah, so she
owl and a dog.
She appears into existence and just telepathically like, bitch, what did you get me into?
You're the danger.
Danger ho. Yeah, mental high five.
Just a light somewhere safe.
Fly by, right?
We're gonna have to power brunch about this later. She's gonna be real mad.
Yeah. So that was a like sort of message cantrip check-in with you, Marley, or a group maybe. So just the 2 items.
Is there any sort of like insight check or anything we can do to like why he's so like raggedy looking?
You can. It would be more like Arcana.
Okay. I've
So
got a negative 1 to it.
Any of these potions, by the way? Who has what potions?
Yeah. You would have. I would assume you would have done that on the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, have we had a
also
long rest?
Drunk it before walking in.
Yeah, unless
too,
you went
I
like
think.
you've had a long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want Knifey to like be your potion boy.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Run around the
That's
battlefield
cool.
with potions.
Having drunk the fire resistance. Is that okay beforehand? Thank you.
Yep.
Great.
I got a 15 on an Arcana check.
Okay.
I suppose I'm curious enough as well.
Sure.
Although if I don't get in the 15, it's not going to matter. But just I did, but I'll get to that. Sorry.
Okay.
I have a 21 Arcana. Yeah.
24.
Okay. 24. Okay, perfect. Do you have fresh rolls for the day, Hester?
I do. I rolled up a 16 and a 4.
Okay. Oh, pretty good.
Delicious use.
Okay. With those varying scores, something seems to be certainly he is diminished in some capacity. It seems like he's withering away, perhaps through some sort of magical curse or some sort of ailment. Some connection that he had has been broken, and he is being diminished.
Does it appear to be like a curse, definitively?
Yes. Yes and no. To your minds, the closest thing you can think is this is some kind of curse. It is slightly more complicated than that, but yes.
Right.
I had an idea, but I don't know if I should do it or not.
What is it?
I kind of want to commune with nature and see if I can see what's affecting this Durgan.
Oh, this is the one that you get the ridiculous questions, right?
For sure.
It's worth a spell slot, certainly.
I gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of my choice about any following subjects as they relate to the area: terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals or people, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals or undead, influence from other planes of existence, and buildings. So I'm thinking that this might fall into either influence from other planes of existence or powerful celestials, faes, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Always good to know who's around.
Now, this would be one of Marley's 5th level spell slots, though.
Yes, I have 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, you could cast it as a ritual, but that'll take you an hour.
No, yeah, I don't think that we have an hour with this dragon.
Can you hold on, please? Sure.
Especially because I think one of the 10-minute potions or one of the hour potions actually has already been.
I'm drunk fire resistance. Plus, I have my circle of power.
All right, so Marley has a fire resistance potion. You have 2. Have you given any away?
You have the other one.
Okay.
In your possession.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon says, someone else recently came looking for the library. Oh, I was denied. that snack. Kind of looks at you again, squints at the halfling,
I clutch my mother's hand.
looks at the gnome, kind of, Gnomes are stringy. Hobbitses, though. Says,
Yeah.
I am intrigued by your gifts. What are they?
Well, we have this lovely spell-jamming vehicle, and I detail the specs of the other ship, and it's sort of its prices right away as possible, sort of detailing its high points, and then and we also have this, and I produce an image of the seeing stone with prestidigitation.
His eyes grow wide and then very small. And he says, Yes. What do you want for us?
Well,
I will message under my breath to Storm.
Uh-huh.
Access to the library and our choice of one bauble from his bowl.
Got it.
Cover the Raven.
Yes. Access, full and complete access to the library. Full, complete, and safe access to the library and out of your domain. And our choice of one item from your hoard.
It seems like he's trying to play it cool and he's not doing a good job of it. So he tries to wait, like, oh, I'm thinking it over, but he only waits like 5 seconds and he says, a deal. Give me the stone.
More suspicious.
Well,
I will take it from your corpse, Catman. Give me the stone.
Can I
insight
check that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Can Marley insight check that?
Yeah, I'll insight check it.
I want to know what is it. I have what I think his desperation is, but he's too amorous for it. Man, I got
a 24.
That's why I want to do the roll.
Yeah, you just see too much in people, Marley.
Yeah.
He.
The fib, sir. Not on cotton to fibbing.
This dragon has great intelligence in its eyes. He has clearly done some sort of calculation, and he does indeed have he wants that seeing stone for something. And he will kill you for it. Like, he knows you have it now. Great. He doesn't care if you take anything. He just wants that.
Okay.
Great. So we have a bargain.
He says, yes, the stone first. Then I let you pass.
Can I eyeball the blood crystal raven skulls? 20.
Give me. You rolled a 20.
No, I said that's location.
Oh yeah.
My passive P is 18.
I know where it was, right? But is there a chance it's shifted around?
It's possibly shifted around.
It's like a sandbox in here, right?
My passive is 23.
Oh, Jesus, everybody. Okay. Yes, with those scores, you certainly can see it as towards his tail kind of keeps flicking over it. So it's nearby, but behind the dragon.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move sort of towards the dragon, away from the group. Can I do so and still keep them within my 30-foot radius? What I want to do is sort of maneuver around so I'm by the blood crystal raven skull.
If you try and move past him in any capacity, he will get low and flare his wings out, and he says, "The stone."
Also, remember that Marley has to be the one to retrieve it.
Oh, right. Thank you. I say here it is, and I produce the stone.
Okay.
Man, I kind of wish I had that, kept that magic aura, but... All right, what are the other catmen doing?
They are waiting. They're clear. If you want to fight this dragon, go ahead. And if you don't... They seem more concerned... The dragon seems concerned with the thing you have and less concerned about the ship. So they're kind of... They're letting this play out.
Great.
They're not exactly helpful.
So yeah, I'll mage hand it over to the dragon.
He will grab it, and his eyes will go green. And he has to make a check.
Well, I think he's been a real jerk, so I don't think he has a very good charisma. It's just...
He does have legendary.
He will have to burn a legendary resistance because he rolled a 1.
Nice.
That's 1, everyone.
Well, the resident is my pal too.
Out of minimum 3 is my... I would keep that number in mind.
The resident what?
Has a name.
But only Marley knows it.
Yes, only Marley knows it.
I believe you. I said I will call him the resident. He said okay. They said okay.
Yeah, the dragon's eyes go green.
I begin... I take my mother's hand and start hurrying towards the library.
Okay.
So does the dragon appear to be incapacitated?
The dragon appears to be using the seeing stone.
Right. Meaning its senses are directed.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. That's what I mean by
yes.
As if using the familiar thing. Or
yeah. Now, you don't necessarily know what happens if you attack someone who's like this. That never came up, obviously. But yeah, it seems. It has no sense of what is happening around it here.
You've seen me do it. You've experienced it yourself. You kind of know how zoned in you are.
Right.
It's currently eating family dinner with an Eibelman.
Can I go and retrieve the blood crystal raven skull then?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna sort of track you, Marley, just so you stay in my aura, just in case something untoward happens.
Yeah. This way we're kind of spread in 3 directions anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna span 60.
I more or less have Dimension Door prepared, in a pinch, which is why I keep hold of my mother's hand.
So, right, you've said all the words and you're kind of holding, and you can snap it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
just in case I need to do a jump.
Okay.
If it doesn't become clear, I have a guess of what this part of what this jargon's deal is. By the way, I'll talk to you about it after the stream.
Might become readily apparent before.
It might become readily apparent.
So your mother rushes toward the library, and you get in, and it is indeed a big, marble columned building. It grabbed a library, ripped it out, and carried it here. Red dragons are big, everybody.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things. The library is. Because it was picked up, all the books are kind of just all over the place. And your mother goes in and she's like, this is... Oh.
I take 5d6 psychic damage from seeing this disarray. This is no way to treat it. I just fall down.
And your mother just goes, why?
I don't know. Just 14 Belcher. No.
Yeah, no. Okay, this is fine. She pulls out a bag of holding, and she just kind of starts looking through books, and every once in a while she's throws one in, and this was her plan. It was just go through all of them and throw in books that look useful.
There's a moment. Well, there's several moments, but there's a moment in every child's life where they find out that their parents are just people, and I feel like somewhere around here is where I'm just oh, I don't know what I expected. Yeah,
some great thing, right? It's okay. We're looting.
Oh, it's a snacking grab. Yeah. Oh, no. I guess I'll start looking for books, by the way, in the meantime until that Dargan comes back or something else happens.
Okay, perfect. Marley, you go over and you see the Blood Crystal Ravenskull.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. You can feel this satisfying, is the only way to describe it, crackle of energy as you pick it up. Like it's like a good shiver down your spine and kind of you tingle all over. And you just feel good and positive energy. Like,
not exactly what I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's the opposite of the Shadowfell in every way.
I can see why one in the Shadowfell would hold it so dear.
So she's not feeling the satisfaction of her matron coming through her. She's the object itself has a kind of peace and satisfaction to it. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, and yeah, you can kind of hear in the back of your head like good, just kind of echoed, and then yeah, just kind of good echoed a couple different times.
Is there any place where I could, like, if I had, like, a piece of, like, string or something, like, loop it through, like, the eyes or something, and then put it as, like, a necklace on?
Druid craft it. Oh, you're talking about the skull.
Yes.
Solidity. Gotcha.
I'm imagining it's not terribly big, but maybe I'm just imagining.
Yeah, well, Andy's looking that up, not to embarrass you, but it's pronounced pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. so you know. Yeah.
Good Bare Naked Ladies reference. or is that Blues Traveler?
I was going for a real big fish, but yeah, I think there are multiple. Any rude boys?
Yeah, you could put a string through it.
Okay.
It's a little big. It's like yay big.
Oh, okay.
It's about a foot
thought it
long.
was like yay big. Okay. I guess if I've got like a pouch or something, then I'll just stick it in there.
Sure.
Then I just want it more securely on my person.
I have a bag of holding.
I think Marley would want to like hold on to it.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen if it goes into anybody else's hands, and I don't want to put any of my party members in danger if someone other than me touches it.
Well,
so.
I can give you. You can hang on to the bag. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to wear it.
It still would be in like a pocket dimension.
Sure.
So I think being yeah.
And is Marley like backed by a swishy tail? Is the tail swishy right now?
No, the tail is like stock still.
Yeah, that's almost more disturbing to me.
Yeah. I will very quickly get off of any gold that I am on.
So, is it when in chaotic evil, do us chaotic evil, or?
Are you saying to attack this thing while it's out?
I didn't say that.
Okay. The Tabaxi have all started to move toward the gate, and they've started to do a ritual, and you can feel like a pulse kind of go through every couple of minutes. Just kind of you feel like like a vibration on the ground, and you can all start to hear a humming. And it's unclear if the humming is from the gate or the Tabaxi.
Is this going to be a problem because they didn't offer anything?
Well, you offered their ship for them,
right?
And like, is it now the progression of the entire cult is kind of streaming through? Or is it just a select few? Okay.
Well, they're still performing the ritual, so no one has gone through it yet.
Right. Okay. But they have their intent is to bring the whole gang. No one's back on the ship. There's no okay. Can I don't know, taste the air, get a feel for what kind of magics are being invoked here?
Sure. Yeah, it is. It is a teleportation spell.
Okay.
A very, very powerful one.
Right.
Because it's going to breach spheres.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, what's the vibe like on this ritual? Creepy or okay?
Neutral. There's nothing inherently creepy about it. Unless you find people chanting in unison creepy, but
It's just weird.
A little
that's more a
part of the-
personal thing. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let's...
Also, CC is frozen for me, and it has this look of very like
You
emotional.
both are frozen for me. You have
Oh,
your eyes
really?
closed, and Cece looks like she is like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
I do have
Great.
CC frozen.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You can try turning your camera on and off, but
Yeah.
Does that skip our boxes around?
it does. But then they reset, so it's okay. Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah, you
You are.
you're back.
Both of you are.
Okay.
Excellent. Yeah, Discord is being weird now because they added like that Zoom feature where you can like from the get-go be like, oh, I don't want to have my camera on. And it seems to have kind of fucked with things.
Thanks a lot, Discord. Yeah, we had some. Yeah, Monday we had problems with it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it just dropped everyone for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it dropped you. It didn't drop the rest
well,
of
from
From my point of view, it dropped everyone.
from a certain point of
Yeah.
view.
There we go. Okay. Is there anything else you all would like to be doing while the dragon is preoccupied?
When I'm back onto not gold land, if I can be within 300 feet of this Durgan and still off of gold, I would like to commune with nature.
Okay. Okay, that takes a full minute to cast, so you're going to start casting now.
Yeah.
Right.
And if I could conveniently get it so that I'm also 300 feet away from the teleportation circle, I would like that. But if not, then that's cool too.
Yeah. This cave isn't ginormous. It's big, but you can easily position yourself in that way.
Okay.
This library is a very like kind of straight lines museum style Greco-Roman type, or is it kind of Arabic, big and circular, and kind of stacks going up for hours? Like what's the general?
Yes, it is. The stacks go up really high, but they're all straight lines.
Okay.
And then you can see a couple crashed ladders, but even they look pretty old. And if wizards use this, they probably just flew around.
Okay.
Which actually, give me a perception check.
Sure. How good I am at perception, but yeah, whatever. 4. Investigation wouldn't be appropriate. That would just be 6. It doesn't matter. So
Okay.
yes, I do pretty terrible because what a disarray. I am very emotionally upset. So there's no attempt. There's no chance of like windows looking out at the cave itself. Is that correct?
No, not really.
Okay, then I will.
Sun would have damaged the books.
Then I will have Willow at the door-ish of the library, keeping eyes on that Dargan, with instructions to alert me should it do anything particularly surprising.
Okay. Your mother just keeps kind of going through, and she's like, "No, this is the worst. I hate this." And she kind of moves a couple books and finds something, and she says, "Maybe this is useful," and hands you a broom.
Am I tidying up?
I don't know.
Okay. I walk away grumbling. This broom. By the way, I as a player think I know what's going on, and thank you very much. But as a character, I think it's much funnier if I'm just a bitch about it.
You're gonna get your Hester broom.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I will also. There's only so much worth it's going to be to have the two Hesters both looking for the same thing. So I'm actually going to kind of vaguely try and investigate what the system of this library is, which I do have professional wizard library experience.
Yes.
But once I kind of get the sense of how this thing works without an orangutan to guide me, then also I think I'm going to kind of on the low look for information on Hester's.
Okay, perfect.
There's a non-zero chance I'm a Hester now, and I'm actually going to have to take this full serious.
So yeah, this library operates based on the rules of L space, which are complicated.
Of course.
So it's bigger on the inside.
Mhm.
And you don't want to leave the books alone too long because bad stuff happens.
Yes. Avoid any books that are chained or growling.
And you can get lost forever in here.
Of course, yes. I think of a way to leave us. I'll kind of sweep scrolls behind me. I'll leave a trail of cleanliness.
Okay. Okay, well, this aisle's been swept, so I've been down here before.
I've been down here. That will be my marker.
As you are sweeping, the broom does seem very light. Like, it's... Anytime you kind of sweep, it's, like, flourishing and kind of going... It's actually almost a little hard to control. Like, you're like, this is a terrible broom.
They've never had to sweep a country floor, clearly. Just quit it.
So yeah, then give me an investigation check.
For sure. Uh, 14, 16.
Okay. Perfect. You begin searching, and you find there's actually a pile, and you kind of sweep, and it's almost like you were meant to find it, because it's actually like perfectly stacked still under the kind of the books that fell on top of it, and there's 4 tomes on Hester's.
Shoot. Sweep them up into my arms and put them in a sack. Yes.
Okay. Back outside, in the cave, Ignan his tail starts to slowly flick back and forth. His wings flex, and he kind of gets low, and you can see his head raises above everything, and he kind of snaps around to look what's happening, and he's kind of like, whatever, and he's just looking for a Storm. He kind of turns, and finally, when he sees you, Storm, and he says, I believe I'm owed a spaceship.
That's right. Where is it? Parked outside?
It's just, yeah, they just left it parked outside.
Yeah, I'll just press to digitate a little sort of image of it and say it's outside. This is what it looks like.
Yeah, he Willow has alerted you that this is happening. Hester spreads his wings, kind of takes a really crappy flying start. Like, he kind of flies and hits the ground, and then kind of just runs out. And a couple Tabaxi are like, "Ah!" But he just screams, "Move!"
So now he's out of his lair.
Yeah, everybody out!
Attack! You and your mom are still in the library, right?
Yes, though you can see Willow, if that helps. As soon as Willow's kind of like, hey, still not cool with the manifesting me over a dragon thing. But if she starts yelling at me, I will switch senses with her. So if you need to motion at my danger ho friend, it will get to me.
Yeah, I mean, Willow has a brain, right? I mean, like...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's a magical fey creature of...
Right. Of presumed intelligence, right?
Yes.
So I will gesture to the exiting dragon. What are the chanting cats doing?
They have reached a crescendo, and you can see this purple and red sphere appears or not sphere. It appears under one of the stone hinges, so it fills the hinge. So it's a rectangle, and it crackles, and you can see the stone on the hinge like starts to shatter, and it's kind of disintegrating around the portal, and you can see things are being slowly drawn into it. And one of the Tabaxi kind of nods and jumps through. And when they don't seem to hear terrible screams from the other side, more start to go through. And Eyes of Fire calls out to you all and says, if you want to come to the promised land, we will start over. It will be better. Not subservient to some god, terrified of some dragon. There will be peace. Peace.
We have some other things to take care of, but thank you. Outstanding business. Good luck to you in your endeavor.
And to you. Yeah, and more people
concerned we didn't secure permission to use the gate.
I think this dog has a single purpose.
Yeah,
Does
so
the
Tabaxi
dragon take
flooded.
the Galantir with them?
Oh, yeah.
So they're out of their lair. We're inside the lair. They seem to be tracking their debts, at least.
I think, yeah, if suddenly we hear the of a Spelljammer outside, I think it's off skiing.
Yeah, I'm going to say Alvar has... Storm has the sending stone from Alvar. And Alvar just kind of chimes in, yeah, you didn't say the dragon would be coming out of the lair.
It's news to us, sorry.
It seems to be mounting the other Spelljammer. Is that cool, or...
I don't know. Do you need to...
How do we feel, gang? Because...
Sounds a bit... Dodge. We ready to GTFO? We have what we came for, right?
Well, I mean, on the one hand, it doesn't concern us what that fucking dragon's doing. On the other hand, I kind of feel some kind of way of letting it off the planet because it's a chaotic, evil, ancient dragon. On the other hand, if we just kind of wait around for like 10 minutes, pay free horde. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think we just did good for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Wait around. You think it's leaving?
Yeah. I can message. So I'm trying to look for a quicker way down these damn library steps because it was a whole pain in the ass getting up here. And if only I could just... All right, stop it. Who wants to sweep that bad? Anyway, but yes, I'll keep messaging. Yes, to have this conversation of just kind of like, I don't know if it's fucking off, which I think it is.
What makes you think that? I think it wants to get busy with this ship. It's the only thing that's... You said it was mounting it. I don't know what's going on. But look, if it can drag a library in here, it can certainly drag a ship in.
I'm ending this call.
What?
Marley. Marley, I think it's leaving. It's looking for whoever it's has this blood feud against. For I'm sorry, were you casting a ritual? I can call
I'm working
Storm
on
back.
it.
Okay, I call Storm back.
Yes.
I'll open a party line.
No, I think it's more there's the son of a bitch, and it's going after whoever cursed it.
What does a dragon need a spelljammer for?
To spelljam, presumably.
Yeah, dragons can't fly through space.
Oh, interesting.
Not between flows, at least. Especially not a
dragon. I'm sorry. Red dragons can't do that. There are dragons that can do that.
Okay.
Right.
Especially not an ancient red dragon with a sneezing problem. Does not want to be in the flow.
Well, if it's breaking any sort of country club protocols, that's on its head, right? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know who I'd report it to. Yes.
Right. I mean, we're not going to be able to. So, should we dare to dive in the horde, or should we kind of consider ourselves lucky in GTFO?
Let's count to 10 and see what happens then.
Marley, what are the 3 questions you are going to ask nature?
Okay, so I want to know if there are any influences from other planes of existence coming from either the Stonehenge or the dragon.
Okay.
And do I have to ask all 3 of my questions now, or can I wait for an answer on that one before asking?
It says instantly, so I'm going to be a bit of a pain and ask for all 3 of them now.
Okay. If I get any pings on those, then I would like to know where they are coming from.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. And the third.
No, that would be part of
influence.
influence. Yeah, because I told you where the last one was from.
Okay. So that was just one then?
That's just one, yeah.
Okay. So then for 2, I guess, if there are any powerful celestials, phase fiends, elementals, or undead in the area.
You immediately get a headache, but yep.
And then 3, any suggestion? What?
You can do terrains, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. That one might be useful. Or buildings. That one might also be useful.
You'll find a library in a Stonehenge.
I will tell you those 2 things.
Have you already covered otherworldly forces, i.e., is this curse from another plane? Do we have any interplanar interference? Have you covered that one already?
Yes.
I asked about both the Stonehenge and the dragon. For
sorry, I was reading my notes at the time, so I wasn't sure if you had covered that one. That one for sure. I'm
thinking about doing the prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Yeah.
Just being like, is there any of those around? Maybe somebody that's not a powerful otherwise being, but maybe is just a powerful person.
You might want to tell nature to chill it with the gold. You understand the gold is here. As minerals go, gold is in.
Be like, uncheck the box for gold.
Yeah. Yes. Ignoring gold.
Advanced search.
So let's do powerful creatures first.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a headache because there are a number of liches in the area. And there are a number of demons in the area.
Okay.
Planes of existence. You can sense coming from Ignan a faint link to hell. And it feels like it's getting weaker.
Okay.
The portal to Zyvan isn't a portal to the prime material plane.
Okay. Do I know what?
Yes, it's the astral plane. Now, whether or not that's just how this portal works, it kind of diverts you through the astral plane to this sphere. That very well might be, but you're getting a very kind of strong astral plane ebbing. And
okay. Anything else in the area?
Oh, you can pick up the Galantir again. That's the far realm.
Yeah.
Let's see. And you can sense a faint link to the fire plane somewhere in this cave. You think it's in the horde somewhere. Like maybe there's an item related to the elemental plane of fire here.
Can I get like a general ping on where in the horde it is?
It's kind of deeper into the horde, so it's past the kind of the show section.
Okay.
Prevalent plants. There are several notable trees. The very, very powerful ancient trees within 3 miles. Minerals are nothing weird. Animals are nothing weird. And then the people is very much a hodgepodge. It's a lot of humans, goblinoids, orcs, elves, halflings, everything. Just kind of, there's nothing really.
But nobody like Mordenkainen's right outside.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Seriously, that's how you guys approach a dragon?
Come on.
It
Which
works.
one
Where
is
are your
the
hirelings? You're level 10.
They just went through the poll.
Back in my day, when you broke an oath as a paladin, you just became a shitty fighter. Can control undead, that's bullshit.
You're kind of on Mordenkainen's side.
So to cast the
Do you
spell,
want
I
to get beat
imagine.
up by Navira? Because
No, thank you.
No.
No, thank you.
So to cast the spell, I imagine that Marley drew like a circle in the dirt in the cave that was around her, and then was like moving some dirt through her hands, like as she was like trying to reach out to nature. So she'll kind of stand up and brush all the dirt off of her, and kind of be like, okay. So what's the plan?
Is the plan?
By the way, Ignan has a connection to hell. Not that surprising. It's kind of getting weaker, though. Don't know if he plans to go to hell. Not sure. Also,
Well,
that portal told...
you can't take a spaceship to hell.
Yeah.
But...
What does Marley know?
Maybe Ignan doesn't know that either.
They said I couldn't take a spaceship to hell. They were crazy. They said I was mad.
Crash it into the planet and see what happens.
I'll show them. Kaboom. Right.
Also, that portal totally goes to the astral plane.
The astral plane and the ethereal plane are two separate planes, right?
I think so.
I believe so.
I'm just like, what does the ethereal plane do? Is it just
ethereal?
Yeah, it's just the wraith world of Lord of the Rings.
That's more like Shadowfell, I think.
Yeah,
or the
everything
negative
goes
energy plane.
Zoomy. Because I can gain ethereal vision and I could look, but I'm not sure that would have the desired effect.
Let's see. Yeah, the ethereal plane is just kind of like, it's a misty fog-bound dimension. Its shores are called the border ethereal, and it overlaps the material and inner planes, so that every location on those planes has a corresponding location in the ethereal plane. Yeah, and I think it's just where ghosts and kind of etherealness, you kind of can bounce back
between everything.
Yeah.
Little membrane, yeah. Okay. Well, first things first, bad news. I just ran down 2 flights of steps, and I'm actually up 1. Just a moment, Deus. Goddamn L space. All right, let's see.
The broom is basically in front of you at this point, like almost dragging you.
Something to say? Yes. Okay, fine. I'll let it. Some cooking and cleaning up to do.
You just kind of like, fine, do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and it lifts you off the ground and starts to race you towards the exit.
A broom flying, y'all. Well, fine.
I meant to do that, even.
Yeah. And I was briefly creepy to the Hester of Toro, so I know a little bit about what's going on. This is kind of a bad office, maybe. I'll read it when I get to the volumes.
Okay, so yeah, you all see Hester kind of burst out of the front door of the library, floating 20 feet in the air.
Holding onto a broom?
Hanging on to the broom, yes. I'm not riding it as inelegantly as you could please. If you can imagine that like that.
Is the dragon still doing, like, what's happening outside?
Alvar chimes in again. Okay, Okay, wow, this is a sight. Okay, the dragon has ripped a small hole in the hull, and he's trying to. It looks like he's trying to get into the helm. That's not gonna work. That's Warmister.
Oh,
Tell him it's not gonna. You know what? He seems to be attempting to use the ship.
Yeah, he's trying to off ski.
should we? Well, it doesn't sound like he's gonna have very much success. Should we cut our losses and run, or cut our winnings and run? Whatever you want, however you want to look at it. Is there more you want here?
How does it go down? I look for a button to say down.
Oh, you're up in the air.
I
What are
use
you
both
doing
hands.
up there?
I sure wish I knew. And in a minute, hopefully it will turn around so I can be looking at you as I say I wish I knew, so you can see the supreme look of sarcasm on my face.
Oh, you don't wish you knew. I see. You like it.
There is.
I'm frowning.
There's an object with a connection to the fire plane, like further in the horde, but I don't know if we wanted that.
I don't know if I want to go there. I mean, do we need to? Fire plane? I'm curious. Where is it?
Like further in over there.
Go looking around.
Okay. Let's see.
I tried to climb up to assert any kind of authority over this room.
Be a 19, dirty 19.
Okay.
Looking around.
Perfect. Storm, you can kind of hear Warmister or Alfar has clearly pulled the sending stone away from his mouth, and he's trying to talk to Warmister, and so you can kind of in the background hear it if you're paying attention to it, but if you're just kind of searching, that's just white noise in the background of like occasional fine,
like talking him down from attacking the dragon while it's preoccupied.
No, come on. We've talked about this, Warminster. Warminster, don't do to me. Don't do me like this.
It's gonna be resistant to footlights.
You have to know that.
But it's a ship.
Okay. You find deep in the horde this intricate, beautifully made chainmail that seems warm to the touch.
Okay.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Well, I am. I'm picking it up. It's warm to the touch, clearly. It's not warm to the mage touch. It's probably too heavy for mage hand anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, finely crafted because it's in a dragon toward, probably. I can't wear chain.
Yeah,
Not
none
my
of
flavor.
you might be able to wear this.
No. Well, we could maybe barter
I
it.
can do medium armor. I don't know.
Medium?
Can
isn't it?
any of our alts wear chains?
Yeah, I was about to say Orpho can probably wear this.
Orpho could probably wear it.
Or
Yeah.
Kore.
Mm-hmm.
Kore. That's good.
Maybe Villyana. Can Villyana wear...
Yeah, I don't know what warlocks can and can't do, but I think leather.
They can do breastplates, I think.
Okay, this is technically chainmail.
Yeah.
Chain?
No, it's really would clash with my aesthetic, which is spooky mushroom wizard or something.
You could be edgy, spooky mushroom witch.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, either... Let's see, let me just make sure both of you could wear this. Okay, either Kore or Orpho could wear it.
I think Kore should have it. That's what I'm going to say.
I'll put it in Soup's chat.
I'm rolling a dex check to mount a broom.
Sure.
I'm doing very terribly.
You're still up in the air, like above us all?
Yes,
Comically, or-
I'm imagining my feet. Comically, yes. That's
Like,
cheap.
are you like
Yeah.
this, like hang in there, baby? Kind
I
of
have
stuff,
used.
or-
Yes, I'm using two hands currently, and I was trying to get a leg up, and
Oh, dear.
dexterity is not the language of my people.
Okay. I speak dexterity. Try, coach. Just but just hold on, tight grip, but stay relaxed. Just try and.
And let's so, do we care the dragon's running away?
Well, I mean,
Kind of. You hear the static of Albert. Yeah, it's definitely going. It figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, look
It's
around. Let's see what else we can maybe find.
a sight.
Look, if it's busting its curfew, that's not on us, right? I mean, it makes its own choices and it has its own contract with this retirement home.
Yeah.
So.
Either
it
we
seems-
care about losing a chaotic evil dragon into the universe, or we don't much.
A
chaotic evil dragon that also has a Galantir now.
Should we attack it? All right, fine. Let's take.
No.
responsibility. What? What are you
I
saying?
don't think we should attack it.
6 of 1/2 doesn't.
We've lost any cat backup we have.
What were they gonna do? Chance? Come on.
It's your people. That's for you to say. Yeah, I don't.
They're their own people.
I'm just saying. I'm rolling another dex check to try.
Look,
Yikes! I can only roll 4s. It's fantastic.
if it's distracted, cramming itself into a spaceship, and it's not in its lair, it might be easier to take care of.
Yeah, if somebody
You
could
did-
put on that armor I just gave you, it'd be great. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's
Against, Ignan?
Against this guy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
oh
Does
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
does the spell jamming blade of piracy have anything? Have an opinion? I might need a tiebreaker.
Black Demon's Cutlass.
Yar.
Yes.
Got any input?
Booty.
That's it. Yo, you just want the treasure?
Yar.
You
Not
want
the
the
fight.
treasure over fighting the big ancient dragon?
What about the moral dilemma?
I don't understand the question.
Understood. Okay. What about the moral dilemma? I turn to my friends.
Almost up. Can I go down? Go down, you blasted thing.
Focus. Come on.
Now I imagine you running on the ground like a kid who can't quite ride the bike.
Yeah. Okay. Can I, or should I need to roll Arcana to make an educated guess? There's some kind of hell energy that is attached to the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and that is fading.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons are mythical nonsense where I come from. However, devils are quite unknown. Should I expect that at some point in this worm's life cycle, it is bartered for perhaps even supernaturally long life for a dragon, and some part of that bargain has either failed to be fulfilled or has been severed, and it is currently dying at the normal rate of something as fucking old as it?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Storm and Marley, give me an Arcana check with advantage. Hester does not get advantage.
Because she doesn't believe in dragons.
Because I don't believe in dogs.
There is another reason why, and we will see if it comes up.
Okay.
22.
22, excellent.
13.
13?
I got a 15.
Okay. It's because the lore I'm about to tell you is not true in story space.
Ah, excellent.
A connection to hell from a dragon implies that this dragon may be one of Tiamat's chosen.
Shit.
You don't know why that would cause their power to fade because you don't know the thing.
Oh.
No.
But we do.
But the players may know that Tiamat recently was destroyed in the D&D Hattonverse.
Had a bit of a falling down.
I did hear something to
Does
that
that mean that
effect.
this dragon is gonna go and fight Navira?
Well, Hester's check would tell you that there is a Tiamat in the universe still. She is tumbling through time against Bahamut outside of time.
Everyone understands that. Yes.
So
What you guys have said is nonsense.
yes. So this guy is about to get on a spaceship to go, I don't know, somewhere.
Take over. Be the new Tiamat.
To go.
You can go to hell on a spaceship? Didn't we say that? Ugh.
I didn't say he was trying to go to hell.
Can they
But he
go
might
to
be-
a different sphere where they can perhaps rescue Tiamat from time?
Like Toro?
Who could say?
Who can
Which is
say?
also...
Alright. So, we need to stop, clearly. Let's go.
I am certainly of two minds. If someone makes a decisive action, including just kind of if anyone could just touch my toes to the earth.
Can I, like, slowly, like, pull you down to the
Yes.
earth?
Stupid thing.
How much do you weigh?
Okay. A gentleman never
I've
asked and a
made
lady
maybe
never
I can,
tells.
maybe I can just nudge you in the right direction.
Dorothy.
What?
Just
Alright. I'm gonna run to the cave entrance. Can I see that dragon?
Oh yeah. The dragon has, it's essentially wearing the ship like some
armor.
sort of armor. It has basically hollowed itself out a hole. Its wings are sticking out of the ship, and it is resting its head on the Spelljammer helm, and it's kind of tried to put as much of the wood back on top of it as it can. And the Spelljammer ship rises off of the ground.
Does the dragon continue to look as diminished as it was?
Yes, it continues to look sad and bronze, or not bronze, but dusty and rusty.
I'm considering hitting it with Cone of Cold.
take your shot. Take your shot. I did say I was very amorous of killing a dragon, so
Okay, it has
if
to
you
make
could-
a Con 17 savings throw.
we're now
take-
fighting it in
or take
Megazord
half.
mode, by the way. It has whatever Spelljammer armor gives it.
And I'm going to
Good thing
maintain
that
that I
I
have
can
this
make
thing
myself a
surrounding
giant
me.
Marley.
Right.
We invested in all the dragon fighting
You
equipment.
just,
We
I
may
mean,
as well
you
use
just
it.
said on stream that the other team took out Tiamat. So
That's
come on.
true.
Gauntlet
It's
has been thrown.
it's Chekhov's potion of giant kind, or whatever the hell. If it doesn't go off by the third act, I'm going to be terrible disappointed.
Okay, it will succeed on its Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little inevitable, but you're still going to do good damage to it.
Hopefully, yeah. So it's.
Also, the
once I
defeated Tiamat, there was 4 of them, and one of them died. So,
Once I see Storm get that look in his eye, by the way, I do what all grand adventurers do in legendary Hesters. I message my mother. Tell her it's popping off.
32 points of cold.
okay.
So
So,
16 probably.
but it will take double because it is weak to cold.
Oh,
Excellent.
It's so old.
Even on a save, it's that's good.
great. All right. Well, that was my one shot with Cone of Cold because my other spell slot is giving us advantage on all that other good stuff.
Okay.
So,
Everybody roll initiative.
yay!
Yep.
Wonderful.
Ooh. Better than I had any. Ooh, better than I had any right to expect. I do remember I can just roll in this app too, but I was failing me a minute ago.
It's never been easier in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody get above a 20?
No, sir.
Anybody
I
get
rolled very badly.
well? Anybody get above a 15?
18.
Hester. Okay, Marley, what did you get? Say that again.
13.
Okay. And Storm?
6.
Oof.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Okie doke. Hester, you get to go first.
Okay.
And we'll do a couple rounds before
Yep.
we have to go.
All right. With one bootlace kind of half caught on this broom, I start hopping on one leg, trying to both get on the broom and also move closer to the entrance. Again, telling it just fine. Then if we're going, we're going. Just cooperate, damn it. And I shall cast a fire shield on myself, the icy kind.
Okie doke. Perfect.
Looks like there is no benefit, at least not at one level, for casting it at a higher level. So that makes it an easy decision. I shall cast it at 4th.
Okay. Marley, it is your turn.
Is the dragon within 90 feet of me?
Yeah.
Then I would like it to make a Constitution saving throw, as I'm trying to cast Elemental Bane on it.
Okay.
I did think we were further away than that, but
Well, Marley was kind of in a specific part of the cave.
that's right. I'd kind of gotten away to cast the ritual.
Yeah. 26.
What else makes it?
Does it do anything on a fail?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
And is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? For instance, drink a potion.
Yeah, I would like to... I want to drink the potion of giant size.
Okay. Perfect. A witch's rod appears right in front of you, and you can hear a cackling in the distance, and then and some sick guitar starts playing, and the earth cracks open.
It does say that it tastes sweet.
Yes.
It just smells real bad.
It's a real brutal legend situation.
So Marley grows to be. Does it say how tall you become? 25 feet tall.
You become huge for 24 hours.
Okay,
so
yeah. So you
whatever huge is.
You are, well, it's not very helpful. You are, because there's a big range.
Somewhere between storm and cloud, or cloud.
Yeah,
and...
so let's say you are 24 feet tall.
Oof.
Marley, you can hear in your head the voice of the giant Blackjammer's Cutlass go, "Yar."
Awesome.
The cutlass is also increased in size.
Yes.
Is that right? Nice.
And I would like to move close to the ship, as if next turn I could maybe try and stop it from taking off.
Okay.
Do something about it.
Storm, you hear crackling over the sending stone.
What the Sam Hill?
Marley's big. Are we small? What happened?
These are good questions. I respond. Keep pay attention.
You can hear him say to Warminster, he said pay attention. No, I don't know what it means.
Nice. I'll say you have Warminster shoot the guns at this dragon.
Yeah, you can hear an enthusiastic aye.
I did phone my mother. Did she respond?
Oh, yes. She said, the what now is happening?
A dragon megazord. Just folklore as fuck out here.
Okay, you can hear her say. You can hear her respond with, "Damn L space, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming." Just.
Endless.
It always sounds distant from a different location.
Yeah. Do you haven't summoned any kind of beast? Summon an Urang.
Storm, it is your turn.
Okay, so how far am I from Johnny?
How far are you? You are 90 feet from the dragon.
Okay. Great.
Oh, wait. I spent 1 legendary resistance.
That's right.
Okay.
Could I have quaffed my true heroism potion with a bonus?
Yeah.
Or would that have been an action? Okay. Sorry.
No. House rule. Drinking a potion's a bonus action.
Yes.
How close is Marley to the dragon? Like, adjacent or?
Let's see. Does it increase your speed?
No.
Just your stride.
Are they within melee distance with their size?
No.
Okay.
She's close, but
Right, but not quite.
adjacent.
Yeah, if I did something that made them use their reaction to move, that would not provoke an opportunity attack, which
correct.
is what I
Yes.
want to do. Okay. What?
The reach of my melee attacks is increased by 5 feet, if
Right.
that makes any difference.
But not in this case, probably. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to mock the dragon viciously.
Okay.
Gonna say you look like a shadow of your former self crammed into a pathetic can of garbage. So it needs to make a wisdom 17.
It will succeed.
Damn it.
And you can just kind of hear, yeah, I'm not happy about it.
And I
It's
will
like just your opinion, man.
say,
You gotta
Marley,
do what you gotta do.
Marley, I know you can stop it, and I'm going to give you Bardic Inspiration. It's a D10.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. And I will move. I will move sort of around behind it, away from its face,
Okay.
using feline agility. So I will move 60 feet. Try to flank,
Okay.
but also be mindful of that big ass tail.
Yeah, Marley and Storm make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, and Alvar and Warminster.
Is this a spell effect?
This is Frightful Presence, so it's just an action.
So, I have a question. So, would this Circle of Power give us advantage? Because it's a magical effect?
It's a fear or charm effect, correct?
It doesn't call those out specifically. I misspoke when I
yeah.
described it before.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Ooh.
I think that phrasing is for things that are spell-like effects, which I don't think this is
Like
one.
innate magic kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
This thing is
say-
terrifying because it's an ancient fucking dragon.
No,
not
I
for-
get it. I get it.
Not for any
Uh,
invocation.
I just blew 2 nat 20s on Alvar and Warminster.
Best
Whoa,
well?
that's good to know that they're on our team, those nat 20s. Yeah, I think I'm fine. What was it, wisdom?
It's a wisdom save, yep.
Ooh, maybe not. 15?
Okay.
23.
Okay. Marley is not frightened. Storm is frightened.
Meow, wow, wow! And I run away.
And you repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Right.
The dragon is going to use its wicked long tail to whip at the giant that is now in front of it.
Fair.
17 to hit.
Damn. Yeah.
I will say not so fast, lizard. Scary lizard, and use cutting words to reduce it by 4.
13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And 31 to hit.
Okay.
You got another cutting words, Storm, or what's going on there?
Sorry, only once a turn. Yeah, and I don't think that would work.
Yeah, well, damn.
Yeah.
Ran out.
I don't have the words for that one.
19 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As its tail slams into you. And you can,
Bam.
yeah.
But your HPs are doubled, right? So.
Yeah.
And you can hear a flute in the distance. Dun, 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 dun. Alvar and Warminster. Alvar gets the ship airborne. And Warminster repels out of the back, kind of swings around. He says, "Eat missile." Nope. I'm trying. And he's kind of got one on each shoulder, and he fires and he misses both of them.
Okay, this is going well.
Have we hit yet? Do we have a minimum AC established yet?
No one has attacked. Oh, he missed.
I hit it with Cone of Cold, but
Yeah.
that was a save.
Warminster missed on a really, really low, and a 17.
Okay. Yeah, 17 I wouldn't have expected.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And the other one was like a 14.
Okay.
With one round of combat under our belts, we're going to end the episode.
Great.
So, Storm is frightened.
Scaredy cat.
And Ignan has spent 1 legendary resistance, and Marley is a giant for 24 hours, by the way.
Yes. We'll
you're
deal
cool
with that.
staying here for a little while.
It's fine.
I've called my mother, and I have heroism on.
Yes.
Now, was I not targeted by Dreadful Presence because I was out of sight, or because I was immune to fear?
Because you're immune to it, so I just didn't make the save. Yeah.
Yep.
The Circle of Power is still up.
Yes.
And I resist fire, and I'm frightened. And my initiative is 6.
Okay.
Now.
Outros and plugs. Sorry, were you going to say something else, Marty?
No, I'm doing my own accounting over here as far as like, all right, I'm immune to frightened right now. I'm just trying to make sure I'm toggling my active conditions and such.
Okay, perfect. Timothy, outros and plugs.
I'm scared. Yeah, we sort of were very easy, and now they're getting hard. So that's good, I guess. I'm excited. We haven't. This is another reality rocking experience, I'm sure, for Hester, and I'm here for it. Definitely, dragon, arguably a real dragon, right? I mean, not something you can talk yourself out of later.
Yes, this one's inarguable, I think.
Yeah. So that's exciting. Happy we're playing. Thanks for running the game. And pass it on.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupska, on the Twitters and the Instagrams. You should follow me because I do artwork and stuff, and I think it's cool. And you should tell me it's cool too, because that makes me feel good. Other than that, be kind to each other, wear your masks, wash your hands, Black Lives Matter.
Marty.
For certainly. Fantastic artwork, by the way, so absolutely give that follow as requested. Yes, I really don't have a better refrain than I have all this kind of last week or so, but yes. Let me get rid of the accent. Yes, Black lives continue to matter, despite the fact that the media seem to stop caring when we stop tearing down statues and stuff. So don't let them change the story. Please continue to consider Black lives, quit criminalizing Black bodies, and cops aren't supposed to kill guilty people either, by the way. So your shitty excuse is shitty. I'm now mad about it again. Andy? Oh, subscribe.
Thanks. Yeah, hit a button probably, but if you don't, I mean, that's fine too. I echo what everyone said. Don't forget, everybody, there's a pandemic. It's still happening. And I saw a headline today that was essentially Americans got bored of it, so everything's spiking again. Because we all got, it's not, just come on, wear a mask. Stay apart. I know it sucks. It'll be better in the long run. Yeah, and don't let them try and tell you that herd immunity is a thing. And so we have, anyway, it's fine. Everything's fine. Give us a like. Sorry, everyone. Just stop before the plugs. And then it was a fun episode. Wear your mask. Don't be racist. Be kind to each other. And we love all of you.